Hello everybody, Floppy Hat Photos back here again for another cigar, one of my 52 cigars by the water in 2017. And I don't know how much you're gonna be able to hear me because it is windy as hell. It's like 15-mile-an-hour winds right now. I'm actually in the kayak, but what I'm smoking is a Gurkha War Pig. I took the War Pig wrapper off it already because it was like super loose and I was afraid I was gonna lose it. I've gotten about 4 or 5 puffs on it so far, and this thing draws like a straw. It's amazing, and it's very full bodied so far. It is absolutely gorgeous. So far, big fan. I'm a very full body, full flavor kind of cigar guy. I don't think you're gonna be able to realize and see how much smoke this thing is producing. Like I said, with 15+ mile-an-hour winds out here on the water, there's no wind block and there's no way you're gonna know how much smoke is actually going on. But I can feel a lot of smoke, I can taste a lot of smoke in my mouth. It's doing great. And on the kayaker thing, how do you smoke in kayak? One, when you're smoking and lighting and getting anything cut up, you just drift in the water. It's not a big deal. The wind's actually pushing me at a decent little clip right now. He's trying to push my paddle out of my hand, which I do not have a paddle leash. But one of the things I do have right here is I have a cigar holder. And this little booger right here is amazing. It just clips on your kayak, on your chair, whatever you want it to be on, and it does a great job. You just push it down, pull your cigar back out, and you're back and smoking. I've actually hooked that on my motorcycle handlebars before. I've actually clipped it on my kayak paddle, just kind of being silly because you don't want it swinging around that much, but it is what it is. And so far, like I said, I've only got about 5 puffs in this thing, maybe 10. Amazing. I had to put it in the kayak to get it to light. It's so windy out here. I had to put it down inside the kayak, but it's lit and now we're going. So I'll get back to you about, I don't know, maybe a third or halfway into this thing. Maybe I'll find a little cove where it's a little less wind and you can hear me better. So I'll be back. Have yourself a good one. Thanks for watching. Hello everybody, Floppy Hat Photos back here for part 2 of my Gurkha War Pig. I found a little cove right here, kind of tucked up into, I don't know if you can really see much around me or not, but it's just a little, basically a clam bed, like of all the empty clam shells and stuff. Nice little cove right here. A lot less wind, so hopefully you can hear me better. But mostly, I like to be able to enjoy the smoke, and I couldn't smoke and paddle, and the wind was blowing me around like crazy. So I'm gonna kind of sit here probably, I don't know, 15 minutes or so, maybe enjoy this a little longer, and don't know how long I'm gonna be. I am actually about a third the way through it right now. You can see it's not burning the most even, but I've not had to relight it. I've just had to kind of keep trying to turn it a little bit to keep it going, and it's doing pretty well. So it's phenomenal flavor. Like, it's just a real rich, thick, I don't know if that's a word when you're talking about smoke, but I feel like it's a thick smoke. Like, it really is just like a creamy type scent to it. Delicious flavored. I did have a sausage and beef burger earlier today, so my palate is a little bit more cleansed, I guess. Hello everybody, Floppy Hat Photos back here for part 3 in my wrap up of my Gurkha War Pig. I'm down to about a third or so of the cigar left, maybe an inch left to smoke, and not even quite that much. By the time I get down here, I don't want to burn my finger, because nothing's worse than burning your hand, and just that hot ass cigar smoke gets bad. There's a boat ripping through there, a little flats boat come ripping through here like about out of hell. I've just been sitting here enjoying this middle third of the cigar, absolutely loving it. I'm in this little cove right here. I'm floating in the water still, and right down next to me is just a bunch of like fiddler crabs and hermit crabs and little gobies and all kinds of really cool little stuff that I'm just watching these animals crawl around here into the water and swim around underneath me, and absolutely having a blast. I've never sat in the salt water before and watched that. I've been in salt water, manatees, all that kind of cool stuff, dolphins, all that kind of thing, but never just watched little tiny creatures having such a great time. And it's made this cigar phenomenally enjoyable. So I may be giving this a little higher rating than what it actually deserves, but we'll see. This will definitely get put on my list. I have no idea what it was for price. I got it in a variety pack, so you'll have to look it up, find it on sale. But if I can buy a box of these for, I'm gonna go with probably $4 a piece, maybe $5 a piece, I will probably get a box of these and have no problem at all smoking these again. Do not recommend these as a first-time cigar, or if you have a buddy that, or yourself, if you're a Connecticut shade wrapper, don't jump into this thing. Work your way up into a full body cigar. Don't jump right into this, because it's not the most mild thing in the world. Also, don't eat this thing on an empty stomach, or don't smoke this on an empty stomach. Eat something first. You'll be a whole lot happier in the process. So Another real quick tip, if you get out much, this little thing right here, this little clip is just amazing little clip to hold your cigar. If you're out like on your lawn chair, if you're out on a bike, if you're basically in a kayak, this thing is amazing. So, but back to the cigar itself, I have had a little bit of delaminating there. It's wanting to peel off on me a little bit. Not that big a deal. It might partly, I think I've squeezed it a little bit too hard a couple times with my hand on the paddle, paddling with the cigar in my hand. So a little bit of that could be my fault, but it's still drawing really good. As you can see, it's putting out tons of smoke, and I love a large smoke producing cigar. Absolutely, absolutely beautiful. So definitely big fan of this cigar. If you're into full body cigars, jump all over this thing. You will definitely be a fan of it. So it's done me really well. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up here. I'm gonna show you one last time puffing on it, and I'm gonna sign off first though and let you know, thank you for watching this. If there's any cigars out there you want me to review, or if you ever get down to Florida area, hit me up. We'll go out. I got a couple extra kayaks. We'll grab a cigar. We'll go sit in the water and enjoy ourselves. So have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Get out there, find yourself something you enjoy, and puff away. Here's the heavy smoke to you. Take care.